Shalom, Israel, shalom. Most High in Christ blessed. Friday, January 8th, 2021. Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath. This is going to be a quick video because I don't want to interrupt any classes we got going on. It's going to be starting soon, so I just want to get this in real quick. Somebody sent me a hey V. I made a post earlier. Wilmington, 1898. Some of y'all, I just don't understand, man. We supposed to be so educated. We're supposed to be so informed. We're supposed to be so quote unquote woke. All of us got these damn smartphones in our pockets and our hands damn near 24 hours a day and don't know shit and don't know how to use them. Google this shit. If you see something you don't know what it means, Google it. How hard is that? You ain't got to type. You can talk. You can hit the little microphone in Wilmington, 1898, and it'll give you the history. But for those of you who are too slow or too simple, as the Bible says, you're simple. Y'all think this shit that we're seeing on TV the last couple of days is new. It's not new. Wilmington, 1898. It's happened before where these right-wingers, okay, these MAGA types have stormed government buildings. But see, in 1898, it was in Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay? You had a lot of black people that was voted into government office, into Senate, to Congress. And the MAGA hats didn't like it then. See, when you don't know history, you're doomed to repeat it. And because a lot of you don't know history, you don't know the history of this country. Just 100 years ago, little over 100 years ago, they marched, they stormed Wilmington's government offices and snatched those people out of Congress, snatched them by force. And I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, Y'all get so caught up in propaganda of racism, okay, and prejudice and bigotry, and you only see the world in two dimensions, left or right, black or white, up or down. We got to start thinking four-dimensionally. Two things can be true simultaneously, people. It's not about race, it's about class. And power is going to protect itself. Make no mistake, we are in captivity still. The power structure in this country has never changed. There are people who own this country who don't want to give up that power. Guess what they all look like? Though they are all white men. So they make rules not for themselves, they make rules for us to follow. When those rules stop working for them, they get violent. How many times have I told y'all this? Why are y'all fucking surprised? And all you black coons on TV and our country this and our country that, nigga, you don't own shit. What you mean your country? This is their country. You are a prisoner here. You are being held captive. Those rules don't apply to you. The we the people is not your black ass. What more evidence do you need? I be telling y'all shit is going to happen before it happens. So I warned y'all about this a couple of months ago. I believe it was in November. It might have been October. I know I said it in August, but I said it again in October. What was going to happen? Either he was going to quit, or we had to drag his ass out of there, kicking and screaming. One of those two things is going to happen. Oh, no, 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 you so cynical, you this and you that, and it's never gonna happen. It's happened before. And it'll keep happening because our black asses don't know history. We don't know the history here in America, and we damn sure don't know uh, world history and biblical history. But let's just deal with American history. Wilmington, North Carolina, 1898. Never forget. And what happened? Who went to jail for that? Nobody. Guess what happened in North Carolina? Most of them people, those MAGA hats that illegally uh, snatched those black congressmen out of their offices and burned down the city of Wilmington and black people. So you only think Tulsa, Oklahoma. You only think Black Wall Street. We had that everywhere. It wasn't just in Oklahoma. It was in North Carolina too. It was in Florida. It was in South Carolina. It was in many states. Okay? Where we was exercising our political power. They didn't like it. And they responded to that with violence. Okay? Y'all are so naive. I told y'all this was going to happen. It ain't over. It's not over. Y'all think it's about Trump. No, it's about what Trump represents. Because even the poorest white man sees himself as more than a rich black man. That's how they see themselves, because of the class, because of that white privilege that was created shortly after Bacon's Rebellion in the 1700s. Okay? That's when white privilege was created. That means more to them than their economic prosperity. They can be podunk country bunkers living in the coal mines of West Virginia in a fucking trailer in the woods, and they still see themselves as better than you, even if you're a doctor and a wealthy black person. So when that reality starts to not work for them, they get violent. They was on TV for the last few months predicting and warning this very thing would happen if Trump wasn't reelected, if somehow the election wasn't overturned. They were warning. So all of this bullshit that they saying on CNN and MSNBC, well, they was caught off guard. Bullshit. They was on TV, and I think it was I can't remember the guy, the white MAGA guy. It might have been Bradshaw, Crenshaw, the guy with the patch. It might have been him, or Jordan, the other guy. One of those MAGA guys was on TV on the right. See, I watched them. I be watching the block. I don't know what y'all be watching. I told y'all, stop watching fucking MSNBC and CNN, because that's why you're so confused. Start watching the independent media. They was bragging, they was warning, they was going to do this shit for months. So if my black ass knew, you know the FBI knew. Come on now. Homegrown terrorism, meaning MAGA hat, right-winger terrorisms. It was the worst terrorist threat. The FBI been warning about this. They knew. Stop being fucking naive and simple. And your own black congressman, like Clyburn, he sits on a lot of these intelligence committees. He knew too. They all knew. They just didn't want to believe it. Oh no, this is not going to happen again. Why? It's happened before. Come on now. White people will riot over a fucking football game. You think they wasn't going to riot over this shit? It ain't over. They might not go after D.C. again, but watch these states' capitals. Watch. Pay attention. All of those people who did it in 1898 got buildings named after them. You see it around North Carolina. E.E. Waddell. That's one of the most popular ones. He was a racist. He was a racist. He was a bigot. He was prejudiced. He was with the Ku Klux Klan. they made him into a hero after he snatched them black politicians out of office and burnt down Wilmington. E. Waddell. Google this shit. It's all over North Carolina. He got buildings, schools, all kind of shit named after him. And y'all dumbasses worried about tearing down statues. Tear down them fucking buildings. How about that? Y'all so dumb. You too busy playing checkers when these motherfuckers is playing chess. This is all Bible prophecy, dummy. This is all predicted. I don't even want to go there. White man already told you what he was going to do. Hell, you ain't believe God when he told you this shit was going to happen. But y'all so quick to listen to the white man. The white man been telling you for the last 6 months he was going to do this shit. And definitely over the last 2 to 3 months. Ever since the election. They've been telegraphing it. They've been verbally saying this is what we're gonna happen. But this is what's gonna happen. We already got people in DC just in case some shit jump off. They've been saying it. Better start paying attention. Turn off your fucking MSNBC and CNN and start educating yourselves and applying what you learn. Stop being naive and stupid all your damn life. That's all I got, man. I'm just so disgusted. And at the same time, I'm humored because I want all this shit to burn down. I can't wait. I'm waiting for Christ. I don't know who y'all waiting for. Y'all think Biden is going to save your dumb ass? Keep waiting. I'm going to wait for Christ. Okay? I'm going to wait for the Black Messiah. Until then, this shit is going to get worse. Worse and worse. We are in the last days, people. Make no mistake. That's all I got for you. Shalom.